Good evening. This is the best in the world. Anyone who thinks different can join the Hall of Pain. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay. So I guess this is Champions of the World, which is like, anyway, so this show was shown on TV, and it basically kicks off with Dwayne Johnson, who is not referring himself to The Rock at all, which is freaking hilarious, because basically this is just like, all they're doing is substituting the word The Rock for Dwayne for everything. The Dwayne. Dwayne this. The Dwayne that. It doesn't matter because the Dwayne thinks this. Do you smell what the Dwayne is cooking? So, he's still in this feud with freaking Saw, and he's tied up. He's like, whatever, in the middle of the ring and Hell in a Cell around him. And apparently Saw is playing mind games, making him pay for saying whatever to people. And I still don't know why Saw is a face, but I'm just gonna play along with this. So, like, the things go on fire around the ring or whatever, and then The Rock just picks it up like they're not hot anymore, the freaking thing, with no gloves on, not burning his hand at all, but yet it burns the steel. This wasn't bad. I just thought that it could have been, you know, a little more realistic, because, I mean, on TV, this just looked completely retarded. I don't know why tuners, you know, stayed tuned after this. So anyway, the Dwayne escapes. I guess he's gonna go over, or is he supposed to wrestle a puppet or the old man? This is what I don't get about this rivalry. But you know, it is what it is. It's actually pretty good for promo standpoint. But my question is, where's the blow off gonna come from? Then we get Boho Solo and Miley Cyrus backstage, and yeah, she's just very bipolar, and I guess it works for her because she plays it well. But I don't know, something about this that I just can't take it seriously. I personally think she just don't want to be Mickey James, but that's just me. So Miley manipulates her way into being the special referee for the match with Selena Gomez. And I don't get why, like, it's not like she's going to get the match or anything. I guess all she's trying to do is build tension between Demi and Selena, which I don't understand why they're trying to do this. I mean, maybe this is all a big swerve. I gotta read more dirt sheets. More spoilers here. Alright, so then we hear Kendra telling Bush and Obama if they win their match tonight that they get a shot at the U.S. title. I like where this is going. This is pretty entertaining, especially George Bush. You know, I think he would be a humongous star in Execution, but he has Obama holding him back here, so, you know, if he were ever to go to Execution, I think he'd be huge. So then freaking Osama and George Bush have a freaking match, and then freaking the match freaking goes back and forth 30 seconds, and whatever, and then Al-Qaeda starts shooting Bush, even though he got like a cheap, screwy win, and freaking Bush gets away. So this is pretty good. This is a pretty good way to keep it going. So I guess they could have done worse. They could have had Bush go over clean, completely clean. So then we have more tension being built up between Selena and Demi, which I don't get at all, because they just formed their heel tag team like 2 weeks ago, and you're already building tension between them. What the hell kind of booking is this shit? Anyway, then Miley walks in, and then they're magically friends again, and they forgive each other, and they hug. So basically, Justin Bieber's coming between them, and I'm just not really a big fan of building tension between them since they just formed, and especially since Justin Bieber is the fucking reason for it, but whatever. Alright, so then it was some interview with the guy I hate from YouTube, with Casey Face, and then, I didn't really watch this segment because I really had to take a piss, and I was like, okay, this is gonna suck, so I just want to go take a piss. So, but, basically reading from, Dirt Sheets. From Dirt Sheets, I read that nobody knows who she is, and, that stupid old faggot from YouTube says, basically acknowledges it. And then Miranda Cosgrove comes in. This is where I started tuning in. And it was, well, she didn't really come in, but it was iCarly. So I guess she really did come in. And, I guess they're back to feuding with iCarly again, so I don't see why they're using Jeanette McCurdy, though. I mean, she's not on the roster. She's not on the active roster. Maybe this is leading to her debut, her big debut. She could be a monster heel, so. Again, I like this feud because it actually makes sense. It works. These two have stuff in common, so let's hope it continues. And it doesn't turn into the Beth Phoenix Kelly Kelly thing. Now, speaking of stuff that doesn't make sense, this segment was weird. You have Chucky, who has absolutely nothing to do with the Spears sisters, threaten Jamie Lynn Spears. No sense, nothing, unless he's like a henchman for Paris Hilton. I don't see how this make any sense at all. Alright, so this doesn't make any sense. I'm not looking forward to any of this. I'm not looking forward to the Britney Spears Paris Hilton match. That's gonna be a botch fest. I don't think it's the writer's fault, but I mean, you have these two working against each other. There's nothing interesting about any of them. The only thing I'm looking forward to is the fact that this is a bra and panties match. So anyway, for some reason, Rhett and Link are fucking heels, despite the fact that they're cracking jokes every 5 seconds. So, I mean, this is exactly like how Execution booked George Lopez the first couple of weeks. They're just natural baby faces. So, they're just making them into something they're not, the writers are. I mean, these guys are naturally hilarious, so I don't see why they should be healed. This kind of reminds me of Santino Morello, but difference is, though, no one really thought he was a heel. Everyone just laughed at him. No one really, like, the heat that he got was more heat because he was, I don't know, it's just, everyone knew he was more of a face. So they meet up with Casey Anthony. Apparently they're going to have a 6-man tag team match. So now Teddy Long's booking this show. Anyway, Casey Anthony gets, like, monster heat everywhere she goes. I mean, even backstage, you could hear the fans just boo the living crap out of her. You could tell that they threw their stuff at the Titantron. So this gets interrupted by a Jonas brother, and Casey Anthony's like a philosopher, so they're making her act like a face despite the fact that she's getting booed out of arenas, which I can understand. So they talk shit to each other and basically building up the main event. Not bad, not a bad segment. I just wonder why the hell, you know, Rhett and Link are still heel. Alright, so then it was the Selena Gomez versus Demi Lovato match. That was really funny. When, the little name thing that happens to her, they misspelled her name and they put Demi Lovato. So that was funny stuff. So basically, Miley completely screws Demi Lovato and gives Selena Gomez the win for some reason. Basically, she's trying to build tension. This is pretty obvious where this is going. This is going to lead to Demi Lovato turning emo or whatever. Because I've heard that the backstage people hate her and they want to book her as emo as they can. So I guess they want to make some sense out of it. So then it was a freaking hilarious segment here with YWC guys in backstage meeting Hugh Hefner. This is funny stuff here. I love how they're booking RKO Peeps. Because the guy sucks hard nuts at the mic. And yet they're booking him as like a cocky heel who can't be stopped. So this is just funny stuff here. And I seriously hope that they don't really push him to the moon though, because this guy is awful. Anyway, so Deluxe Man goes on a rant, which is freaking funny. Because, I mean, if you watch his videos, he goes on a rant every 10 seconds about how he doesn't go on rants. So Tyler 542 walks in, and I really cannot stand this guy. Because this guy's fucking horrible. He's a redneck piece of shit who shouldn't be on television at all. And Chick Hicks should dump him for Danny Vegas. Cause that guy's awesome. Alright, so more time for the beautiful Paris and Britney storyline that's leading to a bra and panties match. Like, if they put half the effort that they put into a bra and panties match into their women's division, which they're not even giving that much attention to their champion. So this dragged on a little too long because, I mean, Britney Spears just sucks on the mic and it feels a little too forced. Plus, Paris Hilton is not a mastermind, so I don't know why they're making her that way. I'm sure she has like a difficult time remembering the lines and acting like an actual mastermind. Freaking, the people that are working the nameplates, they're just being very retarded today. Because today, they were supposed to put the Joe Jonas in the match, and instead they put Kevin Jonas. What the hell is their problem today? Are they like borrowing drugs from Demi Lovato or something? So it's main event time. Joe Jonas is a no-show, and then Casey Anthony leaves because she's getting shit thrown at her. So then it's a 2-on-2 tag team action, which is not bad. It's just that I'm not a big fan of John Lajoie's in-ring work. The guy's great on the mic, he's just not that good in the ring. John Lajoie gets the pin, it's all good. They don't job out Casey Anthony, they don't give us too much, so I like where this is going, but how the hell is Casey Anthony supposed to wrestle the match if she's getting shit thrown at her and she can't actually wrestle? Overall, I'm going to give it 6.5, 7. 7 sounds good, 7 out of 10. And, I guess that's it. So, anyone who thinks differently, can join the Hall of Pain.